All right, hi everyone. My name is Kyle Orser. I am the head coach and owner of Speed Mechanics. I'm based out of Victoria, BC. I wanted to take this chance to just introduce myself a little bit, tell you a little bit about my background, and then answer some of your questions from the poll online. Also, I want to say thank you for answering and posting your questions on there. I really appreciate that. So first off, a little bit about myself. I was a track cyclist here in Victoria. I played many sports beforehand, found track cycling later in life, which is how I met Matt Barley. And then from there, I was on the national development team, went to nationals a number of times, medaled there. While I was doing that, I was finishing my master's degree in exercise science through Edith Cowan University in Australia. And I graduated and went on to be the head strength coach at St. FX University back east in Nova Scotia. I've only recently moved home and started my own business last year, and working in the development side of things and working with athletes of various ages and skill levels. But my background is athletics and cycling. And so if you want more information, you can check me out at www.speedmechanics.ca. For more information there. As far as this program is concerned, my goal with this is to provide a sort of a jumping off point for training for this adventure. This is a really cool adventure that Magic Cycles has been putting on for 5+ years now, I believe. I think this is year 6. And it's a fairly intensive ride. So for those of you that have done this before, you know what to expect a little bit. This ride through the Netherlands is going to be 5 days, I believe, of about 80K per day. So it's no small feat to do it. Now we're not going at blazing pace by any means, but it does require some level of fitness and some level of stamina and capacity to be able to complete this in any form of comfort. So talking with Matt, we came up with this idea that we would put together a training plan for riders on this adventure. What I want to accomplish is creating a community using all of you as riders. I use an online training platform called Team Builder. In there, you'll find your workouts. They'll be right to your phone, so you can go anywhere, complete your training, see what the workout is for the day. Most of it's going to be on bike. There will be a couple of gym strength training sessions, and there will be 2 levels of cycling and strength training. So with these 2 different levels, you'll have in level 1 and level 2. So this is going to be new riders, new to the weight room. So very little experience. I would say less than 1 year training. Level 2 riders, you're gonna have some experience, some weight room experience. All of this is designed really to get you moving, get you training, and get you doing something that's going to help you on the ride. Now, one of the questions was, why would I need to do this when, I'm just doing this for charity? I'm just going out, I just want to enjoy the sights. So the big reason for this is your physical capacity. So if you're going in with little training, or you're part of a club group and you do some spin classes and it's here or there, it's kind of sparse, or maybe it's regular, but it's it's club riding. There's nothing against that. This is just a little bit more structured for the amount of riding that you're going to be doing and giving you something to hold yourself accountable to. So you've got the group that will be supporting you. You'll have myself as a coach in the community. And within that community, I'm going to be posting weekly just on some tips and tricks for riding, or tips and tricks for training, nutrition, things to think about on your journey towards June for this ride. So the more prepared that you are, the easier this ride is going to be, and the more fun you're going to have because of that. If you're struggling being in a saddle for that long a time, it's a long time to be in a saddle for 80K. And if your butt's not used to it, it's not going to be the most pleasant. For any of you that have taken time off the bike and then come back to the bike, you'll understand. Or those of you that are new to the bike and dealing with that right now, or maybe you're new and you'll be dealing with it soon, if you get that out of the way now, between January and June when we leave, you're going to be a lot happier place. On top of that, if your work capacity increases, your strength increases, then your ability to recover is also going to increase. Now, what does that mean? Well, if all of those increase, then your riding experience is going to be much more enjoyable, because this is going to be so low on the totem pole for you as far as output goes, that you're going to be able to recover easier, you'll be able to recover faster, and you'll be able to enjoy the ride and the sights and the scenery a lot more, because you won't be in so much pain or discomfort from this excursion. So it's just like if you're going for a long hike, if you're doing a major, like a 5-day sort of hike, you want to do some preparation beforehand. You don't just walk into the woods and expect that your trip is going to be a-okay and that you're not going to have any hiccups. So the point of this is to have some preparation going into the trip. And I think that is often overlooked on these things, and it's so important in making your time that much more enjoyable. I cannot stress that enough, that your legs are going to be a little bit tender, but if you go into this with some preparation, some riding time under your belt, and some just general strength under your belt, things are going to be so much easier. And again, you'll be able to enjoy the food and the music and everything that goes into the experience of this trip. So with that being said, yes, there is an external cost for this. So the cost, it's January to June equals 6 months. So if you want to pay monthly, it would be $50 plus GST per month. So equals $300. Or if you want to pay all up front, just one flat fee, then it will be flat rate of $270. So save yourself $30 by paying up front, or $50 a month for the 6 months, be $300. And again, this program is going to start off in January. January 6th is the launch date, and it's going to go through and progress. The strength is going to progress. For those of you in level 1, I've accounted for, you will need to go to a gym twice a week. It's very basic. I want to assure you that you will be able to do this. There is no reason that you shouldn't be able to do this at any general rec center. And with that, you'll be able to get through the entire program. There are options for cycling to do it. You can do it on your trainer, on your bike. You can do it outside, or if you want, you can go to a spin class, and that will count for the day. So there's an option there to pick spin class and just check that off that you've gone through and done that. And then you'll be able to talk to each other in our team platform and the online training platform on Team Builder. There'll be kind of a leaderboard and a feed just like Facebook, so you can chat with each other. You can support each other. You'll be able to see if somebody sets a personal best in there. You'll be able to like that or comment on it. And so the idea is that we're supporting each other on this journey. We're all trying to get a little bit better, and If you're racing as well, like in your outside, you're a little bit more recreational, a little bit more competitive in your cycling. The level 2 side of things is going to be a lot more up your alley. There'll be 2 strength training sessions a week. There'll be some intervals, some hill rides. And again, if you don't have a hill outside that you can ride on because the weather is atrocious, you can always do it inside on your trainer and just use the intervals. There will be instructional videos for everything on there, and you can always ask questions. I'll be available on there for you to post questions in, and I'll help guide you through the entirety of it. So basically you're getting coaching, a program, all for a relatively low price of $50 a month. I generally charge out $200 a month for these sorts of programs, so this is a steal of a deal because I really want to create a community, and I want you guys to get the most enjoyment out of the trip in June, while supporting each other in this physical journey towards that. So if you have any more questions or comments that you want to post below, please do. Otherwise, we want to get people signed up and ready to go. So let me know below what your thoughts are. Thanks very much, and I hope to see you in there.